from the mid lane. So he's going to be forcing the flash away, and 113 just going to start up his red buff, but the fight's still going. Zinzal's still here.
He is, and he's got the E again. He has the flash and the red buff.
Yeah, and the knock-up, he's going to be able to win out on the exchange and does able to get the flash forward. Smite is burnt for a little bit of help, and now Syncroft needs to be careful. Mini2K gets the stun, and the first blood goes over to Trundle.
B5 front to back, which they're so good at. They're going mid.
Nice kick coming forward onto Mini2K, and he's got nowhere to go. Cabashard secures the kill. Yes, the teleport came on through from the Antonio, but going down, X-Man, he misses the ultimate, but will be getting damage onto Attila. Syncroft secures that one. K-Corp with the kill, and Dragon surely is on the cards for them.
Oh,
Trying to stop it, but won't be able to do too much. He's going to be able to deny a little bit of the damage, though, as the ultimate will not come through from the Antonio. He was kicked away, as Syncroft needs to be careful. He jumps away, but a nice triple knock-up means that Cabashard will fall. Vodafone Giants will be able to take this mid tower in the end as well. First, might be caught out a little bit here. Has got the ultimate, which is going to keep him a little bit tanky. But I don't think it's going to matter too much. There's too much CC, and yeah, the tenacity's there, but it's just not enough. Yeah. Syncroft has been caught out without the rest of the team. Tarkov is going on in and breaking up the fight. And Syncroft needs to be massively careful, gets tanky, but not tanky enough because Singer's gone golden as 113 still alive, gets kicked through his team, but is able to get out the other side. Cabashard gets in under tower, 200 health on him as X-Mani looks to get damage down, but it's only the Ornn that he can hit, and the Ornn don't care. Mini2K will be able to get a stun through, and now there's the revenge of the Antonio. He's the one securing the kill onto X-Mani. And Vodafone Giants, yes, they won't be able to get the dragon immediately, but they take the fight.
And with that, Harold, the Giants understood their power within a siege situation and the ability to keep on diving. They land the stun. They're choosing the
damage on the Syncroft, who's going to have to ult and flash to try and get away, but a really nice job coming through from Kasing, who keeps Edward in place. Yes, he goes down, but Syncroft is the price. The ultimate from X-Mani flies through the team fight, hitting absolutely no one.
Skirmish, Targus doesn't have the ult, does have flash.
Syncroft's been smited out. A lot of damage going in onto Syndra. Mini2K is definitely the focus, and LeBlanc will be able to survive this time around. Second, able to sneak out the back of the fight. X-Mati's on the side. He's looking for a target. Can he find anyone useful? He's going to get knocked up by the Ornn, who's on the side. Syncroft has managed to get the kill on Atuka Singh's Rakan as he stands strong. 113 goes down. That's the ultimate coming through from X-Mani, breaking up the fight and catching onto Attila, who's going to be executed by LeBlanc, who's still alive, ladies and gentlemen, on just keeping your support alive. And now they're looking to get onto Mini2K. Cabashard gets on board and is able to get the kick down damage coming through. Syncroft secures that one, but the Antonio stopped in his tracks, will not be able to get a knock-up, but members of K-Pop around him are very, very low. Teleports coming on through. Nice arrow coming on, but this time it only hits onto Trundle. 113 is the target. They take down the Ornn on the side. It's a shutdown for Cabo, who's going to be able to pick up a double with another excellent follow-through. And K-Corp once again take the fight second in quick succession as they run towards the mid lane. Well, Vodafone Giants might be in a lot of trouble. Shut down, unstoppable. Cabashard secures that one as members ebb and flow around the fight. Saken jumping on through, trying to get onto 113, but can't land the chains that would hold him in place. Vodafone Giants are chased away from the objective as Mini2K also removed.
All right, vision giveth, vision taketh away. Leads to the pick onto Matty. That's all well and good, but it's Mini2K once again. The Syndra, who's often left on their lonesome, not playing with bodyguard Kasing, that gets called out. That turns around the play, and it stops this aggressive motion from Giants in their tracks. Vodafone Giants will then have to go reset again, and while it was a bright spark for them, they're left again waiting on their own side of the rift, not going into that river, but waiting for Carmine Core to call the shots.
And they were able to do so, able to even up the play, and now the question is, it's blow for blow once again. Who's going to be the one to make the first decisive win? Who's going to be the one to get that first decisive team fight that can really earn them something? Because we've seen K-Corp get a couple of those, but they haven't really been able to get too much off the back of it because there wasn't anything available. But now they're starting up the Baron buff. They feel like they can burst it down. And it looks like Vodafone Giants know exactly what's going on because they're teleporting members in.
They are, and this is going to be, of course, the front line going in first. That's what we said was so important to the Giants. The Carmine Core are staying on the Baron. They think they have enough heals. Syncroft, though, stuck in the pits.
I think this is pretty brave. A nice stun coming in onto Targum as the Ornn has been blown. What can the Antonio do? He can get a knock up onto one. The Alistair is taken low, but he's still alive as Cabo goes into the backline. He's staying alive for a second longer, and his back is still standing. Members of K-Corp have kept him alive, and the Lee Sin stumbles away. X-Mani on single-digit health as the re-engage comes through. Cabo gets one before going down, but this could be the return for Beat. but Vodafone Giants have K-Corp overstayed their welcome. Sigurd back through, gets Kasing, and is now on the other side of the fight. Synchroff is still there, but Attila is still a dangerous, dangerous prospect. Members of K-Corp didn't die, but they just recalled, meaning they are not here for the fight, but are now returning. It looks like Baron's probably not on the menu for either team, but Dragon has now spawned.
I mean, blink and you'll miss it. These are such fast kill combos. Attila sticking around. There is a teleport coming back in from Seiken, that very elusive assassin that did pick up that last kill onto Kasing. Maybe finding an angle somewhere, although Antonio will find their recall successfully. No teleport to enter the fray this time, though. Potentially the Baron going down without a fight.
Yeah, looks like it, but members of Vodafone Giants not so convinced. Attila and Miniduke are looking towards maybe the steal, maybe some damage, aren't able to find too much. It's going to be secured by K-Corp. 28 minutes into the game, they grab themselves the first Baron and get away with it on all 5 members.
And no Antonio, no fight. Don't want to play that without the extra disruption coming in. Attila is putting out serious damage. They have themselves the great self-peel tools of that shield bow into, of course, the Wit's End. That's a big moment because suddenly you don't just have the extra shield from your overshield amongst other things. You get that low health shield with the extra magic resist, making it so damn effective. Seiken still threatening them towards that back end. It will trade for the Dragon. Baron now becomes a question about efficiency for Karmine Corp. How much can you get off of this? Will this actually accelerate you to a point of even larger supremacy at that point? You have given over that soul point, but this is going to have to be against, of course, those Ornn items coming in. It's a race against time, and again, that efficiency of this push for Karmine Corp, which has to be the story of the game for them now.
The Ornn was blown mid as well. It looked like a team fight was tried by Vodafone Giants, knowing that LeBlanc wasn't there, but they weren't able to get anything going, really. Just having a quick scan over the summoners. Nothing was even burnt to get away from it, so massive win there for the red team, and they're going to be able to push forward with this Baron buff, and there's still a decent amount of standing gold that they can look to try and take, and it looks like Vodafone Giants aren't too keen on defending particularly out.
No, because again, we've seen what happens when the Giants kind of mount a half-hearted fight, right? They have to choose things on their terms. Most of the time that does, again, depend on where 113 and the Antonio are. And particularly, of course, if Miniduke is safe for so long in this game, the Syndra has struggled to put out good damage and provide that extra layer of CC, which Karmine Corp would be very risk averse into going towards. Miniduke trying to clear out this bot lane on their own, but they're currently 1v3. You can see they just don't want to walk up.
Yeah, they're going to be able to take down this inhibitor tower 30 minutes into this game as the team fight will be kicked off. Synchroff in the backline, but he's really, really helping. Cabashard's got the assassination onto Kasing once again. Tarkamus is moving forward, taken on the side now as members are diving forward. So much damage is coming through. Attila's no longer there to put out the DPS, and Xmati definitely is. Cabashard once again the architect as the rest of his team follow on through. They've got the Baron buff. They're moving onto the Nexus towers. They're going to try and take as much as they can. One tower falls. The second may well follow. They've got a minion wave there, but there are multiple members of Vodafone Giants left defending. We've seen this too many times today. This doesn't mean it's going to be the end of the game, but a nice engage coming through from the Lee Sin, who goes down. Xmati takes the second tower, and now the Nexus is laid bare. Xmati is not interested in getting involved in any of the shenanigans. He wants the win, and do you know what? He's going to grab it. Karmine Corp take a massive one over Vodafone Giants.